of the earth. 10 toes deep, flower child from the turf. I never switch sides, like even when I die, I'ma ride for the squad. Lot of ties in the hearse. I've been on the vibe, kinda hard to describe. I'm in between, I'm good and it's fine, but I'm tired of the grind. Then I come alive in the night to realize I'm in the middle of the time of my life. I'm never so packed for the stack, never lied on the rack. Got a bag from the way that I write it. Queen looking Tyson, threw that ass the vibe, doing 80 to the house. Then I hit it to the sky, changed haters on a tirade. Talking to the grip in the face, be still, let that hit stuff fade. We all want the same, we all want a meal in the safe. I wanna live like I'm trying to reach enlightenment. Trail spill from my lips, feel bent from the bip. Take a sip till I pass out. Try and get grit, but it don't make sense. Cause you can lose life on this fast route. Yeah, turn thoughts to a cash cow. I might flip that to the glass house. I don't need the accolades, I'm in love with the chase. I just wanna eat, stay a spot at the table.
Yeah, and the city does not want anybody feeding the animals around here because they're becoming a nuisance.
I'm trying to help that nuisance by catching them. I mean, they should be thanking me. I've got a trap set right there trying to help catch them and get them out of here.
We have an animal control officer. And we told you to leave this area.
Teetering on going to jail for feeding cats.
Well, for trespassing, we told you to leave and you haven't left.
Beverly Roberts has been trespassed.
Yeah, this is the one that they were talking about earlier.
Where's she in the car?
Yeah, in this camera right here. I told her she needs to go in jail, basically. And she's still sitting here after we done told her to leave already.
What, the one in the camera?
Yes.
It's pretty old.
No.
Because and you have returned yet again, we're gonna have to take you to jail, okay?
Jesus Christ. No.
You can go too. No.
So I'm not allowed to go.
No, that doesn't involve you. You've been told at least 25 minutes ago that you're a trespasser from here, and you can call the lawyer to the jail, okay?
Go ahead and get your car.
Yes, ma'am. You want to handle her? I mean, she's still not leaving. If you want to take her to jail too.
This is what you're wasting city gas on.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Sit up here for me. Okay.
Now, wait a minute.
I'm not going to listen to me. I'm not listen. Hold on. Where are you going?
I'm going to give her my car keys so she can get my car to my house.
Here, give it to that officer right there. He'll hand them to her.
want to say one thing
Hey, it's going to get ugly if you don't stop.
Can I please say one thing?
Okay. Now you just got to know it's hard.
Can I say
Congratulations.
one thing?
Get out. Get out. I'm tired. Get out. Get out.
Because I-
Get out.
I got hurt really bad. Can I get my car off
No,
the
ma'am.
road?
You just threw those keys at you. Not getting anything. Ma'am, stop. Come on now. You're 84-year-old. You are way too old to be acting like this.
There's all kinds of stuff in my
I'll get
medicine in there. You're doing this because of that?
No, I'm doing it because you don't listen. That's your problem.
Listening. I said
No,
I
you
just
weren't.
wanted
You
to
wasn't
say
doing it
one
fast
thing.
enough. You wanted to keep talking,
No.
so now you're going to jail. Come on.
You cannot take me without my purse.
Go ahead and step in. Man, go ahead and step in.
Close my car. Don't want
Man, we're going to get a stuff. Step in for me.
Well, I can't without, I'm almost 85 years old.
Yes, ma'am. And I had every intention of putting those handcuffs in the front for you until you started acting like that.
Oh. I'm sorry, I can't get in.
Okay, back over.
This one, come on.
You in the lower car so you can get in better. Here we go.
But she will thank you. She looked me dead in the eye. She looked into my soul and said,
Look,
"You son of a
she
bitch."
tried to snatch away from me. I was like, you are 84 years old. You are way too old to be acting like this. Stop. Dude, this is so freaking nasty. We know what you're here for. You've got cat food all over your car. So we're just trying to help. So anyway, so she wound up almost whooping all of our asses, trying to get her in hand.
Oh, yeah, she was a mean one. She was brutal. She was 84 years old on public property. What was she doing? Oh, she was trapping cats to take him to get him neutered. An 84-year-old and a 60-year-old woman. This is what I'm talking about, folks. Yeah. Oh, well, she did want to whoop their ass. She wanted to whoop their ass. She was sick of them manhandling her. She's 84 years old. This is your taxpayer and my taxpayer money hard at work, folks. Hard at work. Oh, this is nothing. This is nothing. It is shameful. And this is not shocking. This is happening around the country. Some of you in the chat said, what can I do? Some of you said, well, I can't stand up to the popo. Okay, these ladies were doing good deeds. They were out in a public park in Alabama. What were they doing that was so wrong? Oh, I'll tell you. They were feeding cats to get them to come into the traps, to take the traps and go and get the cats fixed, and either to find a new home for them or to release them back in to the community. That kind of sounds like a good deed to me. That kind of sounds like a helping hand. But oh no, these two ladies, just so you folks know, they did receive jail time. That, well, they didn't put them in jail. They said they gave them 10 days and 2 years probation. And then they let him go. They're fighting it. This happened. This just came out today. Came out today. During the proceedings, attorneys representing the women, Terry Luck and William Shashi, argued the trespass charges were invalid because feeding stray cats isn't against the law in Wetumpka, Alabama. And since the original charge should be deemed invalid, the follow-up charges of disorderly conduct and obstructing governmental operations would be baseless. The defense attorneys painted the women as animal lovers. Oh, criminals. You like cats. You're trying to do a good deed. Oh, Lordy. Oh, okay. Oh, whoa. The defense attorney painted the women as animal lovers. Oh, not as doing anything harmful. The city's police chief previously told the Montgomery Advertiser, part of the USA Today network, the women were creating a nuisance by feeding cats. Oh, and could easily have avoided his arrest just by following repeated directions by police not to feed the animals. Don't feed the animals. Don't feed the homeless. Don't feed anybody, because that is dangerous activity. When you feed cats, more cats come to the area, Police Chief Greg Benton said after the arrest. If they had heeded those repeated warnings, they would not have been arrested. Police have said the women were warned repeatedly not to feed the cats and still kept doing it. Both were trespassed from the area. Oh, yes. So they had a prior charge of trespass. Oh, trespass on public property, trapping cats to take them to get them fixed. What in the heck has this country become? Officer Jason Crumpton testified that he had no intentions of arresting the women. He said the women gave him no choice after they failed to follow directions and leave the area. It looked like to me, by the video that we just watched, she was grabbing the cat cage. She was going to her car, and she was about to get in her, well, she was actually sitting in the seat of her car when he roughly put his hand out and grabbed her. One of the defense attorneys said officers used physical abuse when arresting women, and the incident never should have occurred. Both women complained about getting bruises, so they bruised these ladies around their wrist during the arrest. Isn't that nice of them? There was absolutely no reason for any of this to happen, folks. Luck previously told the Montgomery Advertiser they were feeding cats. They were trapping the cats to take them to be fixed. Beverly and Mary, I applaud you. You went to jail. You stood up for feeding cats. By getting the cats spayed or neutered, they were helping to control the population of the feral cats in the area. And not only that, folks, they were standing up for their rights as human beings, freedom of expression, First Amendment, and to do what the hell they want. When will this stop? When will this stop? You can say that, Annie Oakley, because that was unnecessary, uncalled for, and absolutely ridiculous. At this time, they are fighting. They are fighting to basically stand up for their rights and not get 2 years of unsupervised probation and fines. So what I'd ask each and every one of you to do today, since some people feel they can't do anything, is to write the state of Alabama, to write the congressman, to write the senators, to write anybody in Alabama to free these 2 ladies off of all charges. They were actually doing a public service. This incident occurred June 25th. Today, they just got sentenced to 2 years probation and fined. When does this shit stop? When does it stop? So when you say that you can't do anything, grab a pencil, write an email, and stand up for people like Mary, 84 years old, and Granny got arrested. Oh, she put up a fight. She was about to kick their asses. And it's time, folks, that each and every one of us does anything we can to help folks like this that are doing nothing against the law. You know, we have to realize that police departments and law enforcement, they are not government. Did you know that? They actually are private corporations. They are actually traded on Dun and Bradstreet. If you know anything about Dun and Bradstreet, that's where companies can buy and sell shares. And each one of the police departments are the same way. Traded on Dun and Bradstreet. Yep. And that's exactly right, Dreaded Seeker. I hope that they do sue them. I hope that they do stand up. And folks, when will it stop? It's not going to stop until each one of us takes action. Maybe you're not in for a battle like this. Maybe you're not in for that, right? But what you can do, honestly, it's the state of Alabama. It's WETUMPKA, Alabama. Let's write that judge today. Let's write him. Everybody take a minute out of your busy day to stand up for these 2 ladies. I'm going to pull up and see if I can pull up the case here. When I seen this, and I've been watching a lot of First Amendment. I've been watching a lot. So this was just published 8:38 p.m. December the 13th. So last night, this was just published. The cat ladies arrested. They were arrested. They were found guilty on 4 criminal charges Tuesday. So let's all write City Judge Jeff Courtney regarding Beverly Roberts and Mary Ashton. There's something we could all do. We could all do something. And that's a start, right? To stand up for our fellow brothers and sisters. That is a start. There you can see it. I hope you can see it right there. City Judge. The City Judge. Go ahead and write the City Judge too. Shit, let's write them all. Let's blow up their emails. Let's write them letters. Let's tell them what we absolutely think about this. I would say the best bet. Sorry about that cough. I'm really trying to cut down on my smoking, folks, and it's starting to make me hack, but that's a good thing, right? I'll hack it out of my lungs. Email the judge. The judge is City Judge Jeff Courtney. There's his right there. City Judge Jeff Courtney. Right above my head. And the 2 ladies Beverly Roberts, 85, and Mary. Let's do it. Let's raise a little bit of Cain. Let's stand up for two ladies that this is absolutely ludicrous. And I think in the letter, right, they got them for criminal trespassing and disorderly conduct, convicted of criminal trespassing and interfering with governmental operations. It's all about the money. That's right, Tab. It is. But any way that we can shake the tree is better than sitting and being complacent and capitulating to such bullshit that Granny got arrested. I mean, honestly, an 84, that'd be like my mom getting arrested. I'd go ballistic, folks. I would really go ballistic. But it's City Judge Jeff Courtney, the lady's name again, Beverly Roberts, and Mary Alston, Alston. 2 years of unsupervised probation, 10 days in jail, plus they had to get their $100 plus court fee costs, right? Talk about some crap. The verdict came after a 5.5-hour city trial Tuesday in Elmore County, Alabama, just north of Montgomery. So there it is. You could also write Elmore County. I think that when they see people shaking the tree, they're going to appeal the verdict. But feeding cats on public property, seriously. What about chasing down a murderer, chasing down somebody that's hurting our children? That seems a little more important to me than going and harassing two women in a vacant lot owned by Elmore County. So it wasn't a park. I apologize for that incorrect statement. It was a vacant lot owned by the county. Vacant. Nobody's around except the cats. Come on. This happened June 25th. Oh, the ladies are with their cats. Come on, folks. Come on. This just burns my ass. It really burns my ass that this is happening. I hope that each and every one of you takes a minute of your day. I wasn't going to come on this morning, but I've been, top of the crime list, man. Top of the crime list there, Puddle. I mean, ooh, oh. Yeah, dangerous. Danger, Will Robinson, danger. It doesn't matter she's a wildflower. Do I not have, it's happening in California. A lady got arrested for feeding the homeless. What are we supposed to do, folks? Just turn our backs, and because you get a warning that you're not supposed to feed the homeless, that you're not supposed to feed animals, that you're not supposed to feed the birds. What kind of bullshit is this? Oh, you said they could have at least given them a warning. I believe they criminally trespassed them before for feeding cats on a vacant lot. But come on. So we're just supposed to watch animals and people starve because that's what the establishment wants us to do. They want us to I mean, come on. Oh, Elaine, retract that word, please. There's a few words in the chat. Retract it. We can't say that word on the Tubi. Oh my gosh, it's another dangerous one. Thank you, Elaine. Retract that, baby. Yeah, it's unbelievable. And actually, Annie Oakley 777, I agree with you. What a nice gesture. It costs money to neuter cats. Here in the Ozarks, costs roughly $90. Do you know how to do that, Elaine? Take that comment down. I don't want to block you, hon. Shoot, I don't know how to do it. I think I do like that. Okay, I got it. There's still things that we can't say on the Tubi, and I agree with you, Elaine, 120%, because they're definitely not. And exactly, Annie Oakley 777. So let these two ladies, do their thing, spending $90 a cat to help the feral cat population instead of putting them down, instead of euthanizing them, instead of taking them to a shelter. And the other thing that they did do is this whole project that these two ladies have been doing. When they catch the cats, they fix them, and they try to find them a home before setting them back out in the wild. It sounds like a humane, wonderful thing to me. That's the truth. That is the truth. That's the truth, Amy. And it's sickening. But I challenge each one of you today, or anybody in the future that sees this video, to sit down and write an email, because these folks just got sentenced. They didn't want them feeding the cats. And both of the women did know that feeding the cats on public property was not illegal, but their disagreement with police escalated. Well, and it probably would have with me too. They were very intimidating. They were grabbing at him. They said they were going to handcuff him. And even as one of them picked up the trap to leave, they still wanted to arrest him. So take the time today. Take a few minutes out of your busy day to write Elmore County, Alabama. And let's stand up for these ladies. If they got about 200, 300, 500, 1,000 letters, maybe the whole thing would be thrown out, and maybe Alabama would take a deep look at themselves. Even the defense attorneys, they did paint them as animal lovers. The city police chief, we could reach out to him, Montgomery Advertiser, part of the USA Today network. By feeding the cats, they could have easily avoided the arrest if they would have listened and stopped. So maybe we should reach out to the police chief too. Some folks could go ahead and try to call him, give him a phone call. They get about 200 phone calls. So that would be a good thing for him too. And I agree with you, Annie Oakley. All of us need to do something. And some of you folks are elderly, and I understand that. But these two ladies are elderly. So let's stand up for them. Officer Jason Crump had testified he had no intentions of arresting them. But the women were so wild and out of control, they gave him no choice because they failed to follow directions. Look at that. Look at him. Yeah, let me just grab on her. Let me grab on her wrist and yank her out of her car. It doesn't look like she's being very aggressive there. Look at that. Okay, I will, Josh. Somebody needs to stand for these ladies. Sickening. It is absolutely sickening. Pulling her out of her car to arrest her. We could also write the Montgomery Advertiser, which is their newspaper up there. Beverly and Mary, I give you a big, huge shout out today. Keep standing, folks. Don't give up. Don't give in. And I brought this, this is a short live, but I'll tell you what, in honor of Mary and Betty, light it up, baby. Light it up. Don't stop standing for what's right and what's wrong. Oh, yeah, she was brutal. She about kicked their ass, Annie Oakley 777. She about got him. She was pissed. And I don't blame her. I don't blame her in any way, shape, or form, because they were tough with her. They were pushing her around and stuff, and they were getting them. They were getting them. I say, this goes out to Betty and Mary. Light it up, ladies. Don't give up. Don't give in. Stand for what's right. And everybody, light them up today. Let's write letters.
Beats with the slapping myself on the map. Long with the wind, but we knowing that it's cap. 5-hour flights, couple nights at the flat. To be real, couldn't see me making moves while I'm at. I'm still on the grind, limit time when I chat. Burning down sage, keep the demons away. When I write it, give a piece of myself to the page. I don't do it for the praise, love. That's just how I'm made.
Truth in the glass in the mirror. Yeah. Do it at me, old man, trying to pass in the fear. You're the first one to talk, but the last one to hear. Eyes blurry, but I couldn't see the ass, and he cleared down. Start to feel like I'm on one. Settle in, I'll be here for the long run. I'm a slave for the cash, got snakes in the grass, no brakes on the ad, but it's all fun. We done seen it all, heard it all. Heard enough, give me space before I murder y'all. 10 bad bitches here, I'ma curve them all. 12 missed calls, and I still made a curtain call. Here to light it up, lighten up. Hear him talking, they ain't ain't right enough, tighten up. Everything that I came for, I left with. I don't bang sets, I just bang on the set list. Going past supper when I came for the breakfast. Put me in your prayers, I might put you on the guest list. Young niggas in the reckless. Gold in my soul, got the same on my necklace, bitch.
Remember, folks, when I'm bringing up subjects like this, please, we don't call for acts of violence. That's not who we are. Please watch what you say. And I'm asking that because of the platform. You know, I know that you have no ill intentions against anybody, right? Right. But think about it, folks. Mods, please watch the chat. You know, we can't talk about certain things. We just can't say it. And also, we don't call for acts of violence or hate on this channel. That's not who I am. And I hope that's not who you are. You know, there'll be a time and a place when you're going to have to hold the line in every aspect of your life, but not on the channel, please. And I feel you. I feel you, Josh. I feel you. I feel all of you, okay? Everybody, I got you. Everybody have a great day. I'll see you tonight, 7 p.m. Central. Georgie is getting his new badge. I know, Josh, man. Well, you would if you had to. But, you know, it is what it is. Everybody have a great day. I'm going to take it out with one song. God bless these folks that are standing up across the United States. Don't give up. Don't give in. Keep doing the dang thing and go with the flow because people are sick of this bullshit. Sick of this bullshit. That's right. What'd you say, Mama Freddie? What'd you say? I seen Mama Freddie. It stops at calling OT. Yeah, stop the violence, man. Stop the violence against me. Oh, yes, you are, George. You're coming up to get your award tonight. Don't act like that. Know that if we keep standing, folks, if we keep standing, we will have a better world. My heart goes out to Beverly and Mary. Stand up, ladies. Continue to stand up. Feed those cats. Feed those people. Help people. Boom.